What is going on, Fam Jam? So today we are going to do a little review, a little laugh, a little fun time. So for anybody that wasn't able to watch or does not know, the Espys were last week. And again, for anybody that doesn't know or may not know, the Screen Actors Guild have went in with solidarity with the writers in Hollywood to go on strike. The writers have been on strike 2 to 2.5 months now, and anybody that is in SAG, in the Actors Guild, is basically sitting out in strike in solidarity with the writers. So that created a difficulty for ESPN, and the host of the Espys was supposed to be, and I can say it, they couldn't, Kevin Hart. So he sat out in solidarity with the strike, with the writers. So what did they do? They turned to who they just signed a contract with, who has a massive online show following, and to me is very funny. I know a lot of people, especially the game day crowd on Twitter, not huge on Pat Mcafee, and were even more upset when they learned that David Pollack would be leaving, that ESPN had let him go, probably to make room for McAfee. But that's what they did. They pulled Pat McAfee up there, and he did an opening monologue. Most of the award shows do that, and for anybody that doesn't know, the Espys is like an award show like the Oscars or like the Grammys, but for sports and sports entertainment. Fun show. Lets you look at some of the sporting things that you may not have paid attention to, like Oklahoma softball team winning their 3rd straight national championship, 53 straight wins. So it's those kinds of things. The LSU women's basketball winning their 1st national championship ever. So you're looking at that. But Pat McAfee did the opening monologue, and he had a few choice pieces to go through. The defining one to me was the Damar Hamlin bit that he did. No, it wasn't anything derogatory with Damar himself. And I feel like most of people, like all of my social media, when the Damar Hamlin thing was going on, had blown up. People, like, it was everywhere. So I feel like if you don't know what it is, go just read up on the story. But a smaller piece was that Skip Bayless had tweeted out, they can't cancel this game. There's playoff implications on the line while they're literally doing CPR on the field. So Pat called that out in a great clip, and I don't want to get dinged for copyright because ESPN's pretty strict about it. So I'm going to put the link to the whole monologue in the bottom. But absolutely worth it, and delivered it great, but also threw a ton of shade on Skip Bayless for what he did during that whole situation unfolding for everybody. Another couple ones, pulling in Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce with everything that went on with the Chiefs and the wolf mask and all that stuff. But yeah, Pat McAfee hit a home run in this monologue. I think it was just well written, intrinsically delivered, and it did a great job, especially being thrown in the position with just a couple of days ahead of time, if even that much lead time. So go check that out. It was hilarious, and if you haven't paid attention to anything in the sports world, then maybe the Espys aren't for you. But if you are a sports fan, NFL, hockey, college athletics, any of those, baseball, NBA, because the Nuggets won their 1st championship ever. So, and that's in Denver for anybody that doesn't know. So go check out the monologue. I thought it was really well received, and let me know what you think of him throwing a little bit of shade, especially at Skip Bayless. Threw a little bit with Zion and the Stephen A. Smith stuff, but it was really funny. I'm going to try to work in a clip right here.
We all watched the situation unfolding on Monday Night Football as Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were trying to navigate the waters, and we all at home feared for the absolute worst. And Skip Bayless was like, get that dead body off the field. We got playoff implications on the line. He said it. The tweet's still up. Hashtag delete the tweet, Skip. Come on.
And hopefully that's okay. It's just a small clip to go and get you guys to go really listen to Monologue. I think it was really great. And tell me what you think about Pat McAfee. A lot of people are not on board with Pat McAfee. I happen to really enjoy it. I think it's funny. It's off the cuff. I think he's pushing the boundaries, which is very much a necessity. If you look at any of the old talk shows, Carson, they would push it a little bit, and then Leno would push it a little bit more. I'm not a Letterman guy. I think he did it in the wrong manner. But Johnny Carson, Jimmy Fallon pushes what they can do, but also has an amazing amount of fun while filming. So go check out. The link to that video will be in the description below. And tell me what you think. Are the Espys a good idea? Do you like the Espys? I happen to like them because it rolls in and really pays attention to some of the sports things that don't get a national recognition, you know? And I think it should. So I think it's a great, fun time to really recognize sports and all the wonderful people that play the sports that we don't always get to watch. So go check it out, guys. But until next time, Fam Jam, I'm out.